Ja, hallo. Da tenkte jeg skulle kringkaste Mass Effect legendarisk utgave. Det fantastiske spillet her, trilogien, har kommet til et godt stykke. Så jeg tenkte vi skulle nyte selve introduksjonen, det som foregår nå. Straks tilbake. Der har vi hjelmen. Så la oss trykke resume. Da skal vi få opp en helt annen introduksjon fra det første spillet. Velkommen skal dere være. Det har vært en stund siden sist. Da var det Rainbow Six Siege vi har kringkastet. Det var jo greit det. Det var ganske uheldig og virker akkurat så profesjonelt heller. Det må øves på. Ok, da er vi her da. Nyt stunden. Ja, nå vil denne introduksjonen gjenta seg da, så da trykker vi videre. galaksekartet. Shepard har kommandoen da. Skal vi se. Hittil så har jeg da nesten 18 timer. Så jeg kan liksom lagre der, og så lagre der etter vei, og så hvis man angrer på noe, så kan man bare trekke seg tilbake da. Burde kanskje hatt en tredje lagringsfil. Hvis det er virkelig å hoppe lengre tid tilbake. Men da spiller man gjennom en gang til, og de man er i, ja, den man er i forhold med, og ja, blant annet gjør forskjellige valg. Shepard, det er den Paragon, snillesiden. Har vel vært litt uheldig i starten, så det ble noe renegade, men ja, uheldig, fort gjort. Det har gått for lett pistol, da åpner man for hagler, så angrepsriflene, og så er det skarpskytere. Da måtte man helt dit. Når jeg spiller som Shepard, så bruker jeg en god del pistolen da. Så kan Garrus velge snikskytterrifla, og så er det Rex, Kragen. Han kan gå for hagla. Man må bytte litt på. Det er litt forskjellige scenarier. Når det kommer til nærkamp og de på avstand, og det er kronglete hjørner og variert. Skal vi se. Her kan du da få bedre rustning. Da har jeg equip heavy armor. Tung rustning. De som da er skadet av de gjengmedlemmene. Samme gruppe. Her øker du da våpenskaden og nærkampskaden. Den er egentlig ganske kjekt å følge nøye med på at den bør være aktiv hvis skjoldet er nede. Og hvis ikke skjoldet kan på en måte bli kalt tilbake igjen, da, så bør jo immunity komme opp. Øke helsen, og den får tilbake helsen raskere. Har sin sjarm da. Så da dialogmuligheter og butikker, så kan du få ting bilder av. Motivasjon, i dialogmuligheter, alternativer. Så kan du jo gjenopplive de på laget ditt, for skjoldet. Så her er level 15. Kjekt å ha de her maks fortest mulig, og så er det Paragon fra alternativer til i samtalen. Selv nå har jeg opplevd at det ikke er mulig å benytte seg av Paragon eller andre måter å gjøre situasjonen bedre slik man hadde håpet og ønsket da. Var talentene. Jeg har fremdeles å jobbe med Ferros-planeten og Noveria. Vi skal da jakte på Saren. Turian her også. Og så Geth, som man jobber sammen med. Liara har vi rekruttert. Rex, Garrus. Så har vi funnet bevis som forbindelse mellom de etter en spente på Eden Prime. Og dette er det som Shepard hindret Ashley fra å oppleve, og kunne jo dødd av den hendelsene hvis ikke jeg var egnet person til å påskjenne den kraften som intet visste noe om, og kom så brått på. Av ren nysgjerrighet og var for nære. Så da har Shepard fått visjoner, da. Cerberus. Det blir jo andre spillet. Oppfølgeren. Møtte på en lagkamerat av Shepard. Jeg måtte bare sveive tilbake og tenkte her hadde jeg ikke høy nok sjarm og paragon til å lette på situasjonen, så jeg håper at jeg får redde han. Så, og i tillegg at det sparer den forskeren da, allikevel. Så ja, vi får se hvordan det går. Her har jeg en del sånne forskjellige sideoppdrag. Jeg har utforsket de fleste planeter utenom Ferus, og kommer tilbake til det. Akkurat det der, fan at du har noen som digger deg i Citadel da. Der det uglymosen. Skurrer så veldig, men jeg har latt den få autograf og ta bilde av seg, og du som vifter med våpenet ditt, og søren altså. Det skulle i hvert fall ikke skjedd. Men vi får se hvordan det går. Utspekulert fyr. Ikke bra. Haliat, ja. En av de mest berømte piratene i det systemet av galaksen. Satte jo på plass en bombe som vi måtte desarmere før de har gikk ut, så det var 3 stykker. Så må du da på PlayStation her, så det firkant, sirkel, kryss og trekant. Så timer riktig da. Så ber du når du skal dekryptere skap og sånn, får du verdifulle ting. Så du kan tilleggsutstyr på våpen og modifisere. Så det kommer til hjelp. Det nytt. God nytt kommer kjekt med. Ja, så fant vi Dr. Stallion, som Garrus da fikk tatt hånd om. Til hver 17 timer, så ja, det tar tid, og du studerer planetene, sender ut en survey, det sånn en probe-sending for utforsket planeten, og så gir jeg et lite sånn sideoppdrag som du slipper å gjøre noe med, og kan bare lese deg opp til. Så sender et redningsteam, og får noen ombord og etterforsker ting. Får tak i ressurser. Ja, Septimus-generalen. Så hvis vi da trykker firkant her, så da får vi de forskjellige modifikasjoner. Jeg kommer ikke til å gjøre noen endring her og nå. Ja, det hender at vi blir blokkert signaler. Så denne her skulle nok vært mye bedre, men det får gå. Det gjelder egentlig så å si. De fleste er så det. Da har vi valgt heavy armor for Shepard. Da har vi 90 pluss skjold. Ikke verst. Fikk tak i går kveld. Så har vi broa. Kommer om der som Joker sitter. Skal vi ta en guide. Skal vi guide dere på skipet. Ta en liten tur. Navigatøren Presley har ikke så mye å si her nå. Jeg vil vise dere.
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
I trust you, Commander. If you think they belong here, then so do I.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Ja.
Commander, something you need?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Fy faen meg. Stakkars Joker. Men ja, jeg har pratet om dette her før med han. Så.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Det skjer ikke akkurat så mye her nå, da. Men her har vi da de møtene, så samtaler. Det kan jo skje oppe ved broa her også. De stiller seg foran galaksekart og kommer inn i et system, og så er det noen som vil snakke med deg. Der og da. Ja, vi kommer til Caden snart. Her skal det privatrommet være da. Ikke vært så mye her i det siste.
Anything you need?
Kom jeg bort til knapp.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Ja.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
Ja.
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games.
Ja.
There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Det hadde du ikke pratet med noen. Det var fint. Takk skal du ha, Kid. Bakgrunn for karakter.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ja, så vil jeg gjøre det.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Disse får jeg ikke prate med ennå. De er opptatt med sitt. Ettersom jeg prater med Caden, så synes jeg vi bør sveive litt. Da tar vi den nederste, da havner den øverst. Sånn. De har tall i.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Jeg har pratet om før, men jeg prøver nye ting.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Ikke ta sånt.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Tenkte det.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Wow, indeed. Det siste gang jeg dro til Citadel, så da var det en som ville inspeksjon. Jeg tenkte at det var over 12 000 skip i flåten som kunne fått enda bedre motor eller et eller annet. Så det er sånn, dette skulle vi da på det skipet her. Shepard som er da Spectre og første av sitt slag. Ja, ja. Støtter den ordningen. Alt annet med skipet. Det måtte til.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Den burde jeg kjøpt.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
Commander?
Ja, ikke så mye mer å
We'll
si
talk
her,
later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Hvis jeg da trykker videre, så kommer det sånne ekle, urettferdige, ikke greit tema. Så det ikke det kan ha med på kringkastingen, for det er liksom å snakke om noe helt andre ting. Så her tar vi titt på utstyret deres. Her har vi ut i missions og forskjellig. Med recharge bonus har burde vel fått 15. Nei, vi gjør det, vi. Har fått en Biotic Amp. Den har light armor. Har den ikke noe ekstra tillegg? Smash. Vi tar den, vi. Men ja, det er jo grei ellers, men det er liksom de forskjellige meningene, det er upassende, dessverre. Ja, 50 skjold. Ta en titt på dette. Oi, bytta jeg nå? Ja, sånn. Der hadde jeg ikke noe ekstra tillegg, dessverre. Brex har også fått det bedre enn her. Han har heavy armor. Han hadde bare fått tak i en Avenger 4, så. Det kan godt hende at jeg har på noen av de andre. Han har også fått bedre rustning. Nå ser det annerledes ut. Jeg synes det ble så ironisk, navnet på våpnet. Det vil du finne ut av senere ut i trilogien. Jeg synes det er helt forferdelig. Slik er noe ting hvordan de har valgt det da, i universet, den fiksjonen.
Ship.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work. It doesn't kill you.
Da har jeg rundet 45 minutter. Det er nice.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Det er det der, altså. To temaene er ikke så... Hva er dette? Trist, da.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one, and no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Ja, det var den turen på dette skipet. Tenker jeg. Da blir det galaksekartet. Se vårt eget system, Melkeveien. Sorry. Ja, så kommer den fine lyden her. Gjett hvor jeg er nå. Sol kaller de systemet vårt. Der er jorda. Millioner. Nesten en halv. Så er det jo 2 stasjoner. Når du da tenker på orbital-periode, da, man går rundt sin egen, ja, så tar det et helt år da, for jorda, og det sammenligner med de andre planetene, det kan ta innmari lang tid, og det kan ta veldig kort tid, det jorda opplever. Og så hvor lenge en dag varer. Her så vi egentlig nesten 24 timer. Sorry, det blir jo riktig det. Så er det jo 26 grader på overflaten. Så er Mars der da. Og der har vi ja, nesten 3,5 million innbyggere. Står 1,8, så det er liksom du bruker nesten dobbelt så mye på å gå rundt. Så her er det litt mer enn en dag på jorda med mengden. det veldig kaldt der. Akkurat atmosfære. Et skikkelig trykk der, og gravitasjon. Det var her vi gjorde vår skikkelig store oppdagelse. Protein artifacts continue. Så har vi faktisk folk på Venus da. Utforsking, utposter. Her er det noen få folk også. På månene. Ikke selve planeten, men månene rundt. Her er det jo døgnet veldig kort. Som 10 timer. Her trener de da i forskjellige værmiljøene. Langs marinene. Militære. Så er det jo befolket på månen Titan. Det sto et eller annet der om alliansen, den får mesteparten av helium-3 drivstoffet herfra. Ut i verdensrommet. Til å være sin egen galakse. Så det er jo Pluto. Isdvergen, skal vi se. Det er 230 minusgrader. Stasjon, 9300 innbyggere. Og så hvis man leter litt i disse andre galakser, så kan det plutselig dukke opp noe som man da søker. Og så reiser man dit, så tar man det og utforsker litt. Sender ut en survey probe, og så nesten som en litt satellitt for å få tak i informasjon. Sola vår da. Så her da skal være vårt clusterområde. Her oppe er da Center City da. Her skal alle rasene samles. Regjering her da. Det som Shepard der Spectre, så da akter den på vegne av de tingene der da. Når det kommer til hovedoppdragene, 2 stykker for eksempel, så er det Noveria her og Ferros. Jeg har dratt til de andre planetene rundt omkring her. Jeg har gjort de tingene i stedet. Sideoppdrag. Det blir sikkert dukke opp igjen. Kanskje ta en guidet tur på City da, har jeg tenkt på forhånd. Så, ja, la oss ha det. Her er jo ikke noe annet enn det området her. Ja, sorry. Det høres ut som torden her. Jeg skulle sagt det fra. Kommer opp på. Intet annet er liksom interessant som vi da kan reise til. Jeg ser det svære nedenfor der. Jeg synes ikke da. Se på vekta. Så mange tonn. At det holder seg der. På 2 millioner. Så ikke keepers. Liksom da de opererer forskjellige ting over nettverket. Flere plasser. Så har de stasjonen sin. Ok, la oss lande. Gå ut manuelle veien. Så løper litt da, så blir det sliten. Drakk litt vann.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Plutselig så vil den døra lokke seg igjen, og da... Ja, se der. Må komme da, Lia. Her stod en mann som skulle gjøre inspeksjonen vi pratet med, og kalte som salutt. Hils. Ja, så er det radio i heisen, og vi pratet og så gir forskjellige nyheter da.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Oi, oi, oi. Ja, måtte prate med en reporter også etterpå å ha kommet ned hit. Det hender at de som jeg har med prater også. Nå har jo den beskjeden da. Så, Tali har jo vært på en stasjon der før. Nå har jeg med noen egenhånd som ikke har skjedd hittil. Forrige gang så bare blir jeg da.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
Did you know Citadel Security is the largest multi-species law enforcement agency in Council space?
Ja, 59 minutter og 30 sekunder. Dette kan ta sin tid.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Har de ikke noe til Asari da? Dette begynner meg på at det der burde jeg på en måte kjøpt. Sånn. Ja, stemmer. Jeg har ikke gitt henne sine bonuspoeng der. tenkte på Get, som har da det her hacking-evnen her, da, så da kan vi jo gjøre alt Get. Det må jo benyttet på et eller annet vis. Det var vel det. Åja, skal vi se. Ah, nei, det kommer ikke opp ennå. Jeg hadde ikke behov for å kjøpe likevel. Så er det her. Den gikk for da. Nei. Jeg tenkte på akkurat her, ja da. Men det er only tool. En biotic amp med only tool. Men jeg kan ha sett det noe sted. Det er bedre.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Jeg har ikke her. Det er litt sånn sted. Let's go, girls. Let's go. Skal vi gå til fots, eller på en måte satt den? Hvis vi da bruker den, så kommer vi opp til toppen. Ja, vi tar en guide, så da viser det hva som er her. Veitrafikknettet, opp den trappa der. Sysek har noen kontorer her, prater litt sammen. Da snakket vi før. Første tinga der.
Good to see you, Commander.
Der også. Skal vi se. Veitrafikk, ja. Det er sånn tom pengebinge. Oi, sorry. Her får man ikke gjort så mye. Sikkert forskjellig utstyr av det, og så hadde jeg gjerne trodd at det er en vei ned. For de som måtte ta heis ned eller sånn. De rett frem der, det er jo keepers, blant annet, så det er flere av dem. For de som prøvde å få mulighet til å skanne den, altså det var mot rådet, det var mot loven. Det kunne ikke tillate det, det er jo litt av hvert at Shepard kunne på en måte ta på seg arbeid, og det er uærlig og strengt tatt som man burde holde på. Altså prøve å komme seg til toppen. Det er så ikke
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Ja, vi har tatt oss også de Geth-utpostene. For et sted.
They built a lake on a space station. I can't even imagine the resources needed to maintain it.
The sheer size of this place is overwhelming.
Tenk det. Det er for godt til å være sant. maskin, altså AI-hologram.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is hand-picked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Ja, der er dem! Jeg har ikke pratet med dem siden. Interessant. Vent på her inne. Ja, hjelp han. Så han gikk videre til Asari Resort.
The Earth-clad Spectre has returned to speak with me.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy.
De burde fått plass da.
However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Surprised welcome. You have returned, human. Genuine inquiry. What may I do for you this day?
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the L-Corps.
The L-Corps were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the L-Corps.
Frankly, we L-Corps prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Remarkable. Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
Ah, ja. Riktig. Uff da. Så er det dem to, da. Så tar dem siden. Prate. Uttrykk, det vi snakker med dem siden. Det er en person der oppe. Det er sånn oppdragstegn der. Og det er hun som intervjuer, da. Men det... Hun finner man ikke. Hun da, så tar sitt.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Der fant jeg noe.
Human, delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
This is truly magnificent. Most Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander.
Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once. Spectres walk a slippery slope, Commander. Operate outside the law and it changes you. Look what happened to Saren.
That is not a completely accurate analogy, Executor. You cannot deny that some CSEC officers are corrupt.
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. I hope that's something you'll take to heart, Shepard.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. And, unlike the Spectres, we work within the bounds of the law.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Prøv å ta med stolen og sette her.
Thank you for all your help, Shepard.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Så kan han invitere de to eller flere til sitt bord, vet du. Drikke. Bare sånn nå. Så, ja, why not? Han skal jo ikke det, da.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Så bare sånn, skal du ha noe til barn her? Ha det. Uff. Valgt den. Ta oss en tur. 1 time og 19 minutter og 35 sekunder. Der har vi en sånn Krogan-statue. Flygende kjøretøy.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun.
Riktig.
For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
Newly discovered.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Nei da. Faen meg. Yes. Gjort noe på det. Bortenfor The Veil.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten.
Ja.
The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Oh. Nei,
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Ja, riktig.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Some want to see this Krogan monument removed, but it is important to remember our history, even if those memories make us uncomfortable.
Det er sant, ja.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel. And we Quarians still live as outcasts.
Ja. Fast der har minnet det. Skal en tur på do. Kan dere gå dit, kanskje? Sånn. Da snakkes vi snart. Dette kan ta sin tid. Sikkert unna 2 timer og 1 sending på å introdusere over Dark Souls. Søren. Dark Souls, faktisk. Mass Effect 1. Skal vi se. Hvilken vei skal vi gå? Blir vi her da.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
Ja. Helt klart håper det. Det har med Shadow Broker å gjøre.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
Synes den burde hatt plass, Men så kan du ha med all den informasjonen og at det er penger involvert. Og har de utelukket fra det.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
The sheer size of this place is overwhelming.
Ja. Det var han da.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
De selger for Krogan, faktisk. Åh, ikke noe sorgen da. What? Bare på seg menneskelig rustning, da.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Biotic Ambient. Ah. Den kjøper vi. Lisens.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care?
What exactly do you sell?
Søren.
Only the fine. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
No. Prata om finne den terminalen der. Og vi snart får et utsikt som det bildet her viser.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me.
Ja.
I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Det høres litt sånn feil ut. Det skal være Paragon, men det høres mer sånn Renegade konfrontasjon. Skal vi ikke ta litt på dem heller? Nei. Kanskje jeg skal gått fram på en annen måte. Måte å si noe. Shit. Det var dyr. Altså, det hun skal gjøre nå, vil det også være muligheter at de sier videre. Jævla skurker, altså.
How could anyone live here? There are just so many people.
A few of my people have visited here on their pilgrimage, but their descriptions of the wards hardly do them justice.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morlan. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You should reconsider.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on! I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Bare stirrer på han. se de forskjellige fargene her. Oi, 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 oi. N7, N7. La la. Utrolig. N77. Interessant. Jeg velger å kjøpe den, ja. Paragon 8 pluss. Nice. Det er ikke noe lag der.
Everyone here seems so busy, so rushed. I wonder if they are happy.
I love this place. The crowds, the action. It's great.
Ja, det er jeg. Vi står over det. Skal vi laste den? Ta en annen vei, se. Der er du.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
Der fikk vi trofé, Quarian Ally. 1885 oppdrag her. Han ble det nyse snart. Går bra. You're welcome. This was the last time.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm going to show this to my publisher.
Ja, per gang. Vi har... Så han går videre oppover, nesten andre hak. Nice.
Interesting. Think of all the important decisions the Council has made right here. Trillions of lives hanging on their every word and deed. It's awe-inspiring.
Oh.
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into exile. We asked the Council to wipe the synthetics out, but they ignored our pleas. Maybe if they'd listened, we wouldn't be here now.
Ja, noe sånt. Ta det. Light. Jeg skulle ikke gjort det fra starten da. Egne slaver. Interessant å få med seg N7. Hvordan Carrier ser ut I dag.
I really appreciate what you're doing for me. Please let me know as soon as you find any information on my brother.
Ja. Vi får se. Disse to har pleid å si det. Jeg har ikke gjort på lenge. Ja, Flux blir det. Kasino, og danser der, og høy musikk. Tar det bro. Den bakgrunnsmusikken.
How could anyone live here? There are just so many people.
I could get used to living like this.
Ah, change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
Bekastet.
Still can't believe I can have it out in the open like that.
Neither could he. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase in violent crimes in this area lately.
Did he say why?
No, he kind of skirted the issue.
It's those damn humans, if you ask me.
They're not all bad, they're just different, mostly.
Ja, ja.
I don't like them. They all act like they've been living here forever. The Citadel is ours.
Selv de er forskjellige.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
Vær så god.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
Jeg synes at du som er der nå. Her er kasino. Low stakes, skal vi se. Ja! Ja, som på en måte eier dette sted.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Timekeeper. Holder på med noe. Han var visst heldig. Ja, løpet av 1 time 51 minutter og 25 sekunder så har vi ikke hatt noe action. Våpen har ikke kommet frem en gang.
I love this place. The crowds, the action, it's great.
Det er det. Siden ikke dere får vært her, dere også. Enn så lenge. Man ser igjen Mass Effect 2 og Mass Effect 3. Ting ender seg.
Everyone here seems so busy, so rushed. I wonder if they are happy.
Vi får håpe det er litt her. Har ikke vi vært her egentlig. La oss prate med en hyggelig fyr med det her i hvert fall.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Det stedet som jeg ikke valgte å gå til, så der befinner han seg da. Han drikker fremdeles. Ja da.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
I could get used to living like this.
CSEC, ja.
Your biotic skill is extremely impressive, Dr. Tassoni. Is that typical among Asari?
While the Asari have natural biotic abilities, not all have the desire to learn to use their abilities effectively.
And the Asari are the most advanced race on the Council. I wonder if all Citadel races will eventually be natural biotics.
Ja, interessant. Jeg tror vi gikk glipp av markets, altså selve markedene. Det noe for kjøpt der og jeg kan ta en terminal.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades. Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Assassin. Rare Limited. Der, om det tull. Den var vi på jakt etter. Den kjøper vi. Så interessant ut da. Ja, det da. Takk skal du ha.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Dit skal vi.
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. very snowy.
Oh.
I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharaohs.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Det kommer ikke noen alternativer at jeg kan hjelpe han med det. Søren.
I should be going.
As you say, Earth Clan. Good day to you.
Det er også. Håper at vi kanskje møter på Klin. Så vi har kontakt med noen sånne ting. Da kan vi ta en tur til Normandy. Jeg vet om... hva er han heter igjen da? Captain Anderson. Han har gått av med stillingen sin, og så er det ambassadøren vår. De pratet sammen. Skulle vi egentlig tatt oss en tur bort dit? Ja, jeg synes det, altså. Selv om det er i kringkastingen her nå. Det er noen ting jeg kan angre på, og så bare, jeg må tilbake. Hvis jeg gjør det, ja, så. Ok, før det blir noe action. Det har gått 2 timer hvert øyeblikk, jo. Vi skal jo... Her befinner de seg. Nå skal jeg lagre rett utenfor døra deres. Da er det bare stille. Lekker rolig. Da er det opp der. Så. Ikke at det har så betydning for å lagre, men det er med på kontakten. Ser det så mye annet her da? Navnmanual 024. Ambassador Udina, og så er det Anderson.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Jo, riktig. Eksplosjonen minner om hvordan Saren gjorde det på oppdrag med Captain Anderson. Vel, hallo. Dette var en helt annen. Kan ikke sammenlignes.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Yes, sir.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Yeah.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shelley. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Så ambassadøren var der, ja.
The sheer size of this place is overwhelming.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
Oi, skal vi se. Sorry. Skal vi denne her så. Like der. Vi skal tilbake til Normandy. Så vi kommer oss til en landplanet, så lander der, viser kjøretøyet. Det viser action, kanskje innom en bygning. Kanskje det er høyt nok nå av Paragon. Jeg må prøve. Skal jeg? Det skal jeg la være. Jeg tror jeg helst bør la være, altså. Det er så kjipt å se at han kan miste livet sitt der. Samtidig som han etterforsker. En forsker, mener jeg. Så, bare.
Tally, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
Ja, sier du der. Det er helt forferdelig. Ikke sånn det burde være.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
XO Presley, ja. Så det er Omni-tool da. Vi skal få plassert den på en av de vi har med oss. Så er vi her igjen da. Er det noe der? Sånn ut altså. Jeg husker ikke hvilke planer det gjaldt når jeg kom til møte på kameraten til Shepard fra den tragiske hendelsen at det første ikke overlevde. Den Truster Movers som kravler med beist i bakken. Så jeg måtte bare sveie tilbake og så tenkte jeg gjennomføre det en annen dag når Paragon er høyere og charmerende og kanskje det er noe, men jeg husker ikke hvor det stedet var. Nål i en høystakk. Det er noe bedre jeg har felles. Jeg har ikke vært på Asteroid da. Asgard. Utopia. Pussig. Nå kommer jeg forferdelig lyden. Ja, ikke riktig ennå. Får se. Fint å se fra sitte på. Tenk på det mass relay. Vent og se. Nå. Sånn. Her har vi da ikke vært. Her kan vi lande. La oss ta altså den snart. Les litt. Det er ikke bildet. Det var den andre mennesken. Ja, bor folk. Av det galaktiske markedet. 8 jordår. 60. 73 minus. Her det både mennesker og de utenomjordiske vesenene, så samarbeider om mining, refining og manufacturing facilities. Wow, skal ha mulighet til å oppleve det. Skal vi lande på den? Det blir planen. Ja, det får vel bli disse karene da. Vi skulle lande her. Sitte der. Ja, her er jo sjødelen, og så går vi ut blant annet. Sånn er det vi ser ut. Krogan, Rex har på seg det. Nå må vi prøve ut som han Carriers kan ha på seg. Ja. Nei, ikke den. Jeg tror det er Onyx det handler om. Så nå. Skjer det noe endring? Ikke godt å se. Søren da, altså. Det er røde på siden der. Stå rolig sammen. Det var synd. Det var et av dem som var bedre da. Dette er den som man bør ta på seg. La oss lagre. Og Så det kart egentlig. Squad. Ja. Vi har jo riktig. Increase melee damage. Ja, la oss gjøre det. Sånn. Carries our hit. Ok. Bring down the sky. Small, liten asteroid. 3 first tours are being used. Og så det kartet. Markerer den. Det noe bak oss. To timer og grabb minutter. Verst. Jeg er veldig fornøyd med det. Jeg har mindre å spille bak. Body of key mental. Oi. Åh. Uff a meg. Omnitur. Ok. Skal vi se om Krogan og de Turian har. Nei, amp. Der ja. Ok. Han har en bra nå. Så jeg kan gi de to andre. Jeg skal gi de to her til noen andre. Dette så mye bedre ut. Logic arrest, den passet han. Nice. Ok, bra.
In the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it. Go.
den der, eller? Seriøst. Ja da, jeg fant en vei opp. Det er metoder. Her kommer den. Å herregud, det var mange. Den var viktig. Har vi vært på den? Au. Men ja, det går. Hver gang det sånt skjer. Tenk på de som er inne i det kjøret. Da kan det hende at det er noen. Vi har fått selskap. Intet tyder på det fra radaren sin ennå. Vi ser vel noen røde prikker nå snart, så... Hallo.
Batarians.
Batarians?
Check! Check! Release the Varrant!
Sorry, here.
Charging up.
hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. But if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die. If I find out anything, I've gotta go. Good luck.
Huff da. Vi må skynde oss. Det er mange andre ting som vi utforsker. To timer og 31 minutter. Not bad. Nice. Uh-oh.
Hey. Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than that one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well, guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these ones are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... This isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
How?
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here, no. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova's more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
Ja, men se hva som skjer nå. Åh.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
You'd better find a good place to hide. If the Batarians come back and find you...
Yeah. I think I'll make myself scarce. Good luck, Shepard.
Takk du også. Paragon. La oss lagre. Dette her ble visst litt av hvert, det. Asteroid X57. Er det på toppen der? Tid til dette, men ja. Den skal vi til.
hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing whatever.
Ok, da har vi reist dit. Der. Det er stasjonen til. Here goes everything. Så stikker oss inn på stasjonen. Når det først er action, så da glemmer jeg skjønner hva hver enkelt betyr. Jeg bruker ofte pistol, altså. Jo, du har jo sniperen din. La oss putte en der igjen. Da mangler vi level til, så kan han da gjøre det. Oi! What? Au. Shepard. Beklager. Skal vi bare stoppe helt opp, eller?
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Ja. Miner her.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Uh-oh.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Åh, det er forferdelig. Nå står det jo masse mye på spill her nå. Stakkars hun og broren hennes. Hva står det nå i klippet nå? Nei, sånn ja. Ok. Det tar vi oss siden. Da har vi desarmert de bombene, så la oss komme til kjøretøyet vårt. Straks 3 timer. Kjøretøyet, Fusion Torch, Main Facility, hvis vi bør komme oss dit, ja. Sorry. Det var litt bra. Det er begrenset. Å nei, nei! Åh. Nei. Fille. Prøve å komme oss opp der rundt da. Vi traff snuta foran på kjøretøy. Kom fram, kom fram. La oss lagre her. Akkurat. Det er for tidlig. Da reiser vi dit da. oi. Oi sann, Krogan. Det jeg skulle til å si var, når det gikk 2 timer I sted, da pratet vi med Captain Anderson, altså Bedreina. Nå derimot vi her, så langt. Det var vel noe om, ja, den kroppen vi fant der da. Ok, så nå får vi bare komme oss til den 3. Vi finner dem. Rart vi ikke fikk en cutscene. Kanskje når vi kommer oss helt ut. Eller det er noe som skjer mer inn I byen.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Bollock will be dead before you get off the asteroid.
I hope you're right. Bollock's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Lurer på om jeg valgte riktig, selv om jeg fikk Paragon 8. Og sånn, yes, det er bra. Kanskje for sånn, it be fine. Ikke quicker, men relax, liksom, ta det med ro. Der fikk en annen tekst. Levela igjen. Nice, nice, nice. Nesten forbi det neste stadiet. Hvis det skjer, da øker det her. What to do? Spectre training. Pistoler. Det er fint. Sånn. Og du da, skal vi se. La oss gå for det. Ah, sorry. Enda ingen som har sett på. Kommer ettertid. Mass relay. Ja, han kan tilgang. Burde kanskje etterlate en fil før det var å snakke med dem, men det går som det går. Da er vi her.
Form up. Regroup! Lost shields!
Ah, kanskje den her fortsatt.
Form up.
Human! You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours, aside from using resources that should have been ours, we were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
You know that.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
fengslene.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Rasshøl. Sånn er Paragon 24. Nice. Ok, let's go, folkens.
All targets down.
Ja, de skal jo angripe oss. Hva kan komme oss inn her da?
Regroup!
Å, sorry. Nei, sånn da. Så med ref, vi tar dem. Hvor i?
Good to go.
Plass skjold.
Is that all right?
Krogan away. Savior.
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city.
Oi.
The most densely populated region.
Oi.
But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
I think so. There were hostages in one of the offices nearby. Balak said he'd blow them up if I didn't let him leave.
Yeah.
You let him go to save them? Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean...
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not going to sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today, but we'll still be after him tomorrow. And the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance.
Yeah.
He'll run and he'll hide. But eventually he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never get away, Simon. Not unless the good guys give up.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Se der. Quarrier armor. Quarrier. Heavy? Yes.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing. I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard.
Det stod on the two. Ja, stemmer det. Jeg fant det bare to. Det skrev alt. Kanskje jeg hadde fått ned Paragon også. Absurd.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team.
Noen som velger høyre.
Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Det som venstre, da spør man, altså bare lurer på ting. Høyre, så man klar over, skjønner. Så. Spectre.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. Wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Oh.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of his kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? Why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Ja. Hvordan kommer vi oss ut herfra?
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
Nei, det ikke noe vei opp der. Så det står. Simon.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
I found 2 of them. They didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the last is still out there. Could you please keep looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Snart 4 timer. Oi, oi, oi. Skal vi finne den siste? Burde på en måte det, da. Pass på foten, så det ikke blir strekk. Har jeg sagt feil? 21 timer nå. 17. Skal vi se, Survey Station 2, Transmission Tower, Survey Station 3, Survey Station 1. Hvis de er på hver sin stasjon da, la oss prøve den. Det er også så vanskelig etter den målen som vi snakker. Det var en dårlig følelse med at det må gå over dette her. Just det, nei der. Aha. Hva kan dette være? Det kan være den siste. Ja, der er den. Trist. Gunned down by his assailant. Ok, vi returnerer. Hvor mange ferdige? Ja, det har passert der. Det er fint. Oi, sjekk ut det der da. Kunne gitt den til... Ja, bare ta de. Jeg vil gjøre. Men Garrus, ja, sånn god på den, han trenger den. Jeg synes den passer han fint, det. Logic Garrus, den har vi bare C6. Det går fint.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
What?
I found 2 of them. They didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the last is still out there. Could you please keep looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Seriøst. Men... Jeg må nesten gjøre en annen dag. Eller, når man skal avrunde en sending her, så tenkte jeg. Nå kommer man bort i noen minutter. Og da gjør man sånn. Snart dagsry nå. Ok. Takk til dere som følger med, ser på og setter pris på. Om dere gjerne trykker tommel opp og følger med på, abonnerer på kanalen min. Vi snakkes og hørs. Håper det har vært trivelig, greit og interessant, spennende å få med seg hvordan Mass Effect 1 er hittil. Det blir forhåpentligvis noe mer video av dette, eller jeg er tilbake i 2-eren, så er det 3-eren. Så håper dere får en fin stund og dager videre. Så ser jeg frem til å kringkaste mer. Ok. Ha det bra.